So Ben, I was doing some thinking this
boy.
week.
Okay.
You don't like modified cars.
I wouldn't say that, being that every single car I've ever owned, I've modified.
You modified your first Raptor, immediately sold it. You
Well, because
modified-
I sold it and then bought a Corvette that I modified.
and then immediately sold.
No, I had it for like 6 months.
Yep, and you
pretty short
after
time.
3 months you modified it, and then 3 months later, gone.
And you also took the exhaust off immediately.
It was so loud.
So then you bought that Subaru. You tried to modify it.
What do you
failed.
mean?
You bought exhaust for it, took it
failed.
off stock.
And then you
I
you
did
cut the,
actually.
You hate exhaust, bro, and then you just took the exhaust off your truck.
It was so loud.
Eh.
It was disgustingly
Your
loud.
Lamborghini doesn't even have an exhaust. Starting
All
to
right.
think you're kind of a pussy.
All right, hold up now.
You don't
Hold
like
up.
loud exhaust.
Hold up.
Well, this did go from you not liking to modify, which I 100% disagree with that statement.
Ken,
He doesn't like exhaust, though. We know that for a
yes,
fact.
what-
You know
what I'm
that. You're
getting
done
at-
getting free exhaust from these companies. Whenever
every-
someone gives you a free exhaust, I'm telling him, I'm going to call him personally and say, hey, don't
He's
send
not
it to
gonna-
this dude. He'll fucking put it on. It's going to sound amazing.
What I'm
and
getting
he'll
at is
start crying
every
I'm
about
car
it.
done
you've
getting
modified, you've
straight pipe
sold.
exhaust. I'm done getting straight pipe exhaust because there's every single time I do it, it is so loud.
No shit. It's a straight pipe.
Yeah, that's what I figured out.
the
It
point
took,
of 'em?
took 3 times to figure that out.
I'm surprised
Yeah,
you don't start putting on bigger mufflers just because you want it even quieter.
I might.
Maybe you need to get a Prius or like
Maybe you should
something.
just get a Tesla.
Yeah, you could join the electric
yeah.
army with Ken.
Honestly,
The
If-
Jelly Bean Gang.
if anyone else sat down on here and gave me shit about modifying, I would take it, Ken. But I just don't know how much ground you have to stand on here.
At least Ken doesn't go back on his modifications.
Because he doesn't do any.
I've done very light and tasteful mods that I've kept for more than
Window
90 days.
tint.
Wheels, suspension.
One time you put a new tire on. You
Yep.
got a flat.
Yeah, no, I do. I can agree with the exhaust side of things.
You're done getting exhaust, man.
I actually might have to be.
Cut off.
I think it's a shame that your Lamborghini doesn't have one.
It sounds amazing without it.
Well,
Could sound even better.
don't
But I
tell him
suppose
that.
you'd take it off anyway, so why would we even bother?
he's going to sell the car in 90 days if he does that.
Ken, your ass benefits from me buying and selling and modifying these cars.
I'm just saying that you sell the car within 90 days.
You know how
of
much
modifying
money
it.
I'm making you by spending mine?
Yeah. I'm grateful for it.
Yeah, you're so fucking grateful for it, Ken. You're sitting down here trying to give me shit about it, and now you're telling me you're grateful for it?
I'm just calling you out on it. I thought, because I was looking at Brian watching him do that, and I was like, God, he's done this to every vehicle.
Oh,
The
You
last
have-
3. The last
That
3.
is
even
pretty
know how-
funny.
The last 3 I have.
I'm just curious if you are even aware of it.
After this one, I was.
You're like, wow,
had
I
some
seem to
self-reflection.
do this every time.
Yeah. Yeah, the last one actually I did have to look in the mirror and say, I think I'm done.
Yeah, honestly, when he was putting it back on, like I wasn't even surprised. It was just normal. I was like, yeah, it makes sense. Stock exhaust back on.
It has been a week.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys can testify. You rode with me. It sucked.
Yes.
3-liter Raptor engines with exhaust
Sound like ass.
sound pretty bad with
Well,
exhaust.
The issue that we later found out is after we put the exhaust on and then I jumped it 70 feet.
It rattled pretty bad.
No, the exhaust came off in the back, so it was straight pipe right underneath my cab. Like
Oh.
it
Well, that's
wasn't
why it
even
was so
going to the
loud.
tips. Yeah, it was like straight pipe underneath. And I guess didn't figure that out until it was like coming off.
Ah.
One of those cripe situations.
Yep.